Hey everyone, I need your attention for 1 minute. This is not one of those ads. This is something that has changed my entire life. If you've been listening to this podcast, you know that this is all about personal development as the foundation for everything good in your life. And this podcast is now sponsored by Growth Day, which is the world's first all-in-one personal development app. I mean, oh my gosh, can you imagine having everything all in one place that you need to create the life that you want? Now you can. So if you've been struggling with your motivation, your mood, your productivity, or your purpose, you have to check this out. Growth Day helps you consciously change your life and achieve your potential. It has all the self-improvement tools, motivational classes, and life coaching all in one place. So many of us want to improve our lives, but the question is how? Where do we start? What do we use? How do you get unstuck? How do you make self-improvement stick? Well, research shows how. It's when you consistently journal, track your habits, set goals, learn from empowering mentors, and challenge yourself that you'll be happier, healthier, and more successful. But let me ask you something. Where do you actually do all of your personal development work? I have to tell you that over 300,000 people use Growth Day for a reason. It works. It's the world's #1 software for self-improvement. Growth Day has an amazing mindset journal that I absolutely love, a habit tracker, and a goal-setting system. In fact, I bet if you went to my stories this week, you probably saw me using the journaling app and telling you to do it too, because it's the first time that journaling has ever actually stuck consistently in my life because of this app. And best of all, Growth Day has live inspirational classes every single week from the world's top motivational speakers and life coaches. These are people who have impacted my life in huge ways. These are mentors who I already knew and loved. In fact, this is something that's so huge for me, you guys. I personally teach a class in Growth Day every single month, and it is one of the most fun things that I get to do, and I'd love to see you there. These classes will truly shift your life. There's always something new that you will learn. So join me and 300,000 achievers growing our lives with actual real intention. Visit growthday.com/Lori for a free trial. Yes, you can try this for free. So go to growthday.com/Lori and go live your best life. You guys, that's growthday.com/Lori. And I can't wait to see you there.
If you've been feeling funky, like literally whenever I say that, or I'm tired, or I don't feel good, or I feel anxious or depressed, he goes, enjoy it. Because literally, if you just let it be and enjoy it, like that's the contrast for the good.
Welcome to the Earn Your Happy podcast. I'm Lori Harder, founder of The Bliss Project, 3-time fitness world champion, fitness expert, and cover model turned self-love junkie, lifestyle entrepreneur, and author. Each week, I'll bring you a guest or a thought that will help you bust through your fears, connect to your soul, and get focused and clear so you can elevate your life, business, and relationships. We don't wait until we're ready for someone to tell us we're good enough. We take what we want and we anoint ourselves. Get ready to earn, own, and unapologetically rock your happiness every single day. Are you with me? Here we go.
Good morning, San Diego.
Good morning, San Diego.
Evans, somebody messaged me asking what you look like.
What'd you tell them?
They were like so curious. And I was like, oh my God, they're going to be so disappointed when I tell them that I throw my voice and only talk to myself on this podcast.
That's true. There's no other person in here.
I'm a podtriloquist.
That is the best thing I've ever heard.
I was like, I keep saying to people, I'm like, she keeps her account private. Sorry.
I do.
You do. They can check you out on the bench though. Like your profile, your prof.
Yeah, my prof.
You should just put something like you should put snacks up there and they'll be like, are you talking to snacks?
Squirrel.
Yeah. I don't know. So you guys, what does she look like? I mean,
you'll never know.
You'll never know. Just kidding. If you followed my page
Google.
at all before, you could probably have seen a million stories of Evans.
I'm 5'10", perfect hair.
Brazilian.
Yep. kind of like Giselle, but prettier.
Yeah, totally. That's literally, I mean, to me, for sure, that's how I describe you. So there you go.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. So what's been going on? Okay, I just want to give you how this actually works is she came into the house 2 minutes ago. She would have been in this chair 30 seconds ago, but Waffles refuses to let her by, which is my dog.
Waffles.
Was she like, what are you doing?
She was looking at me like, are you not going to say hello to me?
Are you going to pass on the queen?
She's extra fluffy right now, and I love it.
She's so fluffy that
She looks great.
the groomer is like, she needs to get cut on the next time we see her. And I'm like, no, she doesn't.
You're just going to let it grow.
I'm good. It's like, is it Samson in The Lion? Yeah. She's more powerful when she's fluffy.
Yeah.
She is.
She's in her power.
She's totally in her power.
She's very Beyonce right now.
She so is. She's like, what's a Beyonce song? We're all the Ringle ladies. We're all the Ringle ladies. We're all the Ringle ladies. Ringle-rary.
How are you? What's going on?
Oh man, whirlwind. Not really. What's going on? I do have two exciting things.
What? Tell me.
I'm learning Italian. Do you want to learn some words?
Yes.
And I'm playing guitar. But I have someone coming to the house 2 or 3 times a week.
I'm really glad that you're doing those things.
Me too. She's amazing. And I just did a podcast yesterday, a quickie.
Yeah.
That talked about how happiness comes and goes like the wind, basically saying it doesn't last. So you might as well do something interesting in between.
Right.
Because it's just not an emotion that stays. And I think that's where the unhappiness comes from. So I'm finding the more interesting things I'm doing, like learning things that I want to be learning, I'm happier. So you can still be neutral and unhappy without needing, like, while you're doing something interesting, not needing to like seek this, like, what's going to give me that fast hit or this, it's just not lasting. It's not.
Right.
So you might as well learn in between.
I think that's beautiful. And when are you going to go? Excuse me. When are you going to go to Italy? When are you going to go on your Italy guitar tour?
Oh my God, I can go to La Piazza.
You can.
Which is the square. And
I would go watch.
And I'll play Spanish guitar.
Laura, seriously, that's cool to try something new. And and also I think it's kind of intimidating as an adult. We get kind of nervous to try things.
Oh, for sure. Because I'm so bad that I have to like release all expectations around because my hands are like not going to do that right now.
Yeah, because you're a beginner.
Yeah, total beginner.
Good for you.
So let's learn some Italian and then I'll ask how your life is. Okay. All right. Let's see. So we'll say, okay, so you'll ask me if I speak Italian.
Do you speak Italian?
So you'll say, Lei capisce l'italiano. L'italiano. Lei capisce l'italiano.
Lei capisce l'italiano.
Yep. Now add the accent. Lei capisce l'italiano.
Lei capisce l'italiano.
Ooh, very good. And I would say, io non capisco l'italiano, I believe.
Oh.
Io don't really speak any Italian. It's actually like, I don't speak Italian.
Yeah. Wait, io, what's the rest of it?
Io non capisco l'italiano.
Io non capisco italiano.
L'italiano.
L'italiano.
So Italiano is Italian, but then l'italiano is like the Italian language.
Oh.
Yeah, really interesting.
You're going to be so good.
Oh, you just watch out. I'm going to be a spaghetti eating Italian speaking machine. Oh.
Do you think you'll go to Italy this year?
Probably not this year because I don't, probably next year though, for sure. And then maybe I'll which my friend Rita Catalino speaks Italian. So I told her we're going to do Skype dates and we'll speak Italian. But
Such a beautiful language.
It is so beautiful. It's a bit overwhelming because everything is so different, like with any language. But anyway, what's been going on in your life? You're wearing a beautiful long Carta sweater. It's like one of those sweaters that's like long and sweeping, cozy. Like really pretty, that like looks like a queen.
Well, I felt like a queen this morning, so I figured I should dress like one.
How did that happen?
I just made that up.
I'm like, did you tell me? Tell me how you wake up feeling like a queen.
You just decide to be a queen.
That's the truth.
That's the truth. You just have to say, I'm a queen.
Did you say that in the mirror this morning?
I am now.
Yeah, let's say that every morning. Yeah. I'm a queen.
I'm a queen.
I love this.
I do too.
Let's get I'm a queen's like shirts.
Yes.
No, sweaters. We'll get a patch on that.
Tattoos.
Oh, hand tattoos. I love that. We should get a crown on our necks.
Yes.
Just like
Front and center.
right here. Some people do that. And I actually dig it.
That's true.
Especially if they're a musician. I don't know.
Musician tattoos are very cool.
Very.
I would look dumb with a tattoo, I think. I think people would be like, what are you doing
I could
right
totally
now?
see you with a llama tattoo
A llama tattoo would be very cool.
on your forearm. So like when you pay
move.
at the grocery store, you can just be like, what's up? Ma.
Maybe I will.
You should just llama it up. So what else is going on in your life besides waking up feeling like a queen?
Besides waking up feeling like a queen, I was feeling a little burnout. Do you ever feel burnout and you're like, whoa?
Do I ever feel burnout?
Have you ever felt that?
I'm just, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say 2015 to date would be that feeling.
Just a consistent burnout.
Yeah. Is there a different emotion?
Nope. That's your default.
Yeah. Default emotion. Okay. So how come? How comesy?
I just felt it was a busy season, and then I felt like I lost track of some of my routines and stuff.
Oh, for sure.
You know, and
you were super busy. You were doing two
just-
jobs at once for a while.
for a little bit, and then I wasn't eating my best, Lori.
Oh man.
You know how that makes you feel?
Were you having Jenny's for every meal or what?
Every meal was having Jenny's ice cream, and let me tell you, it was delicious.
Delicious. Well, it's dairy, and according to the American standard of diets, I don't know,
Yeah,
kind of made that up.
Yeah, I like
Dairy's
it.
in the pyramid.
So I was doing a great job at that.
Yeah, you were hitting that one.
But you know what?
What?
So last night I went to this amazing yoga practice,
Ooh.
and it's at Sweat Yoga, and her name's Danielle, and she's real cool if anyone's in Santa Monica.
Oh, Danielle.
But she was talking about the spring equinox and how
Yeah.
it's a awakening and growing and moving things in your life and opening up to new growth, just like spring.
Oh, I love that.
It was good.
Is that where you got your quotey quote?
Oh yeah, do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Well, she had us put our hands together, just our
Yeah.
fingers, and then you just keep your thumbs and pinkies together and open everything out so your hands look like a flower.
Like a lotus.
Exactly. And she said, remember, no dirt, no lotus. So you have to
Ooh.
go through some hard, mucky stuff to become a beautiful lotus flower.
Oh my God, I love that.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah. It's kind of cool just to do it with your hands too.
It really
it's
does
almost
feel
like
good.
relaxing and takes your mind off of what you're doing. So you
Yeah.
can really look at it and just be like, okay, don't stress because the
Right.
lotus grows from the muck.
Exactly.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah-blah-blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah-blah-blah.
It's
So
like
that's
with
my-
no middle finger, you wouldn't have the 5 fingers.
That's true. You need
Right.
that finger.
Sometimes you got to flip the bird
Sometimes you got to let it
to
let it shine.
get a wave.
That's how it works, people.
Sometimes you got to flip someone off to actually wave.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a different kind of wave. All right. That was your quote?
That was my quote.
Okay.
No dirt, no lotus.
Oh, I love that. No dirt, no lotus. No dirt, no lotus. All right, that's
That
your
was good.
tattoo.
That's my tattoo of on the llama.
If you want to get a lotus instead of a llama, that's fine.
Okay, I'll think about it.
But maybe you could get the llama's face very small in the center butt of it. And when people ask you, because they all ask, what does this tattoo mean? Because apparently you can't get a tattoo if you just like one. You have
Right.
to make sure
Has
there
the
is an
meaning.
important meaning. Like you need to go to Egypt and make sure that part of it's written on the walls. You better just you better go visit you can be like, you know what? I worked on a llama farm for 5 years
Yeah.
and they they completely changed my life.
What if I do? No, I want to go work on a llama farm.
You know what?
Anyway.
I'm going to search jobs today. What are some good job searching sites? Llama farming.
Llamafarming.com.
Oh man. I'm going to check that out. So, and if that isn't bought, you need to buy that.
Yeah, I'll write it down.
I can see you as a llama farmer, but like you'd wear real cute swag.
Oh, for sure.
Is it bad if you wore like llama sweaters, but only if they're shaved? Like the llama still lives and they want
Yeah.
to lose their hair in the summer because they're hot. This is what I think.
Yes.
Do you think that like you could fit in and wear the sweater?
I would. I think if you're a llama farmer, you better
Yeah.
be committed.
Yeah, I think so too.
And they probably would appreciate you're trying to be a part
Like
of
them.
Yes.
like how people appreciate when you try to speak the language, even if it's bad.
Yes.
The llama's like, oh man, look at how crazy she looks. But I appreciate you.
But thank you kindly.
Okay, so this quote
Yeah.
is from I Have No Idea. Happiness is letting go of what you think your life is supposed to look like.
Boom.
Shakalaka.
Boom.
I don't
That's
know.
so true.
Isn't it? Because you're like, oh,
Expectations.
wait. Even when I have expectations for my day, it's like,
yeah.
oh man. And I end up, so I thought I was going to have a more creative week this week, but I ended up like just working for different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
The more that I gripped onto being like, this was supposed to be my creative week.
Yeah.
The more angry I got. So I was like, all right, no, guess what? This happens. And if you really want to control your life, sometimes you got to put that yoga class back in.
Yeah. Got to just put it in there.
You got to schedule the tattoo. Let me tell you how hard it is to actually get a tattoo that you want, because like you typically decide. Now, tattoo people are like, it's not hard. It's easy to get a tattoo. You go to my guy Donnie down the street. So I have 2 tattoos. I did not go to your guy Donnie because your guy Donnie is always booked. Okay? Like, and he's booked 6 weeks out. And they also, I feel like they want meaning too. Like they want to know why you're getting this tattoo. So I feel judged, and I feel like you're booked up. So
Too much.
I got to find someone who's good on a whim, because this decision is going to go away if I don't go and just get this art.
They're trying to do you a favor, I think. And
I think
protect
they are
you.
too. I think they are too. Like, have you thought about this? Have you made up the meaning and written it in stone?
Have you gone to Egypt?
No, I haven't. I have not yet.
And no tattoo for
No
you.
tattoo. All right, you wanna review.
Oh, yeah, it's a really good one.
Okay, I'm excited.
Okay. It's from Lavender Louise. Yes, Lavender Louise.
Love her. She's
said-
calming.
She's so calming already. She said, I don't know which is the lion and which is the fox, but I love them both so much. Their relationship reminds me so much of me and my best friend. When I listen to their episode, I can't help but smile and giggle. Sometimes it's giggling way after I've even heard the episode. I love the heck out of you gals. Thank you for being authentic and hysterical every episode. XOXOXO.
XOXOXO. Right back at you. I love that. What was it? The lion and the what? The fox?
The lion and the fox. What does that mean?
I think it's like what
Is it a
role, like what role each person plays, but I think that they like get along great. But
That's
like,
cool.
I don't know which one I'd be, because I think we're both foxy and we're both lionesses.
Yeah.
So
Guess it depends on the day.
chameleon.
Oh,
I think a llama can play both. That was so nice. Thank you,
Lavender Louise.
Lavender Louise.
What a
All I want to
beautiful
do is take a
pen
bath
name.
in like flowers and essential
Yes.
oils.
That was
Not
very
with Louise,
calming.
but maybe like letting Louise know she inspired it. I don't know. We could take baths in our swimsuits
Yeah.
together if the tub was big enough. I think that's called a hot tub.
That is called
It's kind of weird that we're like, let's get in hot bubbling water together in our
that is-
swimsuits.
It's real weird. I've never been much of a hot tub person.
In the
like a
winter,
private tub.
Yeah. And the weird thing is like
Let's all get
we
this
should get a private tub with phones, like with like a video screen that only shows your head. And it can become a thing. Like we can tub together.
Yeah.
HT. I don't know. I can only stay in hot tubs for like 5 minutes.
Me too. I get overwhelmed.
Oh yeah, it's too much. And with a glass of champagne is the only way it's going to happen. Like we get a hot tub at our cabin every winter, and I'm always like, yeah, because I glamorize it and picture like all of us like, this is like telling jokes in the hot tub.
Yeah.
And in reality, like it's just you get in there, everybody's hot, they're a bit ornery, and we're like, let's get out of here. And then you're soaking wet and you trample through the house. It's bad.
It's not a good situation.
Yeah, I think I'll pass it. I don't think it's going to be a prerequisite for this Christmas cabin. All right. Want to hear a question that you're going to answer first?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. This is from Amanda _04.
Amanda _04.
Oh, sorry. Amanda Joy _04.
Cool.
Because we got to pop that joy in.
Pop that joy.
You can pop that joy into your screen name whenever you want. Everybody can if you want to change it.
That's true.
Evans Joy. What was there a special year for you? Are you a special vintage that
92.
you had a fantastic year? Okay, 92. All right. Hello. Hope all is well. I have a question or a topic I would love for you to address on your podcast. Let's see. When it seems things are going well according to plan and you're making progress and that positive breakthrough might happen, why does it not work out? It feels like the rug is constantly being pulled from underneath me. How do you deal and what do you do to return that to that positive mindset and know when something great will work out?
Ooh, that's hard.
I kind of think this goes with the quote, the happiness quote.
Right.
Happiness is letting go of what you think your life is supposed to look like.
Yep. And no dirt, no lotus. So there's going to be the rug coming out a lot of times.
Oh my God, you can't have a nice, clean hardwood floor without picking up the rug.
No, you got a pine saw.
Yeah, you got a pine saw from underneath you. Amanda, so I'm going to have you add some petals to this.
Yes.
I'm going to put on a stem here.
Okay.
I'm going to plant a stem.
Plant the stem.
I think that there's a lot of expectation going on here, and you might actually be not asking what the rug's message is. Because I think when the rug is getting pulled out from underneath us constantly, there's something there for you that's really beautiful. Like if a door is constantly closing on you, it might be number one, that you're continuing to do the same thing over and over and over again, thinking that you're going to find a result there.
Yes.
Or it might be telling you like, don't stand on this rug anymore. That fine cotton over there rug. I don't know what rugs are made out of.
Me neither.
Brillo. I have no idea.
Brillo bad rug. It's really comfortable.
And if you flip it over, you can scrub your floor with it.
Yeah.
And put your water hose on it. I have no idea. I'm stopping. It's still early. But you might need to go try some other doors as well.
Yes.
Which means you might need to change your friends slowly. You might need to change your job slowly. You might need to change your rituals slowly. But there's so many reasons why that might be happening. But also I think there's a lot of expectation going on here. Getting back to the positive mindset, I think we say this a lot, but making a really good day instead of placing so much value on what you think that thing is that's going to make you happy.
Right.
So Danielle Laporte just sent an email talking about active waiting, which means basically doing something interesting in the interim of waiting for the big thing, because the big thing is never the big thing. Your moment to moment, your daily life is the big thing.
Exactly.
So what do you do when you feel like you're going for something and the door is just like not opening?
Yes. When you feel defeated, that's a hard feeling because you're like, what else could I possibly do? I'm doing everything.
Yeah.
Just know that everyone goes through the same things and you're not alone. Take a deep breath. And like you said, like take up a guitar lesson or go on a walk outside or change something about your day to make a little positive pocket in there.
It's totally the truth.
Yeah.
Because it just comes down to if you're sitting at home and gripping and being pissed off and then you go on social media, that's called a recipe for hating your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's called a recipe for not good.
Yeah, not good. And
I'm not even looking at social media this week. It's glorious.
Oh yeah, I've like cut so far back that I absolutely do not even feel like that is like a huge part of it's like such a minuscule part of my life right now, which is really exciting. I feel so much better.
It makes I just can go down a rabbit hole and it's not good.
No, unless we're sending each other dog videos.
Those I do miss looking at.
I allow myself dog video time.
Yeah.
I really do. Like, I'm like, no, you've gone on I'll just go like find, once you look at a dog on a main page, it'll show you all the dog stuff. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I'll let myself do that because it gives me lots of serotonin.
Right.
Man, there's some cute ones.
There's some really good dog memes.
Did you like the
videos.
spirit animal one?
Yes.
He was just so crazy. I sent her this video. This dog was just doing something I've never seen before. And I was like, yeah, that looks about right.
Yep.
Like what we would do when we were alone when we were like 12. He was just like freaking his head out and like eating his tail. Okay. So are you ready for the next cue?
Yes.
This is from West Coast _Bay Girl. So I'm thinking she's probably from the Bay Area.
Oh, very cool. I like
What's the Bay Area considered for people who are not on the West Coast? Like people would always be like, before I moved here, they're like, oh, are you looking in the Bay Area? Are you looking down it? And they'd throw out all these names. I'm like, you
terms
are trying to be important right now.
And I don't know that
I
geography.
don't understand.
I just think of San Francisco as a Bay Area, which I
think around there
probably think is not the most accurate answer.
Well, I know it's one of the main.
It's a part of the Bay area.
So I think we're dead on with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
San Francisco.
She says, is it okay to want a friend reset? I've moved to a small town and surrounded myself with unlike people to keep myself company. I feel bad, but I want more like-minded friends. Is that normal or am I just a bitch?
I think that is totally normal.
Yeah. How'd you feel when you moved here?
I felt so sad. I was like, I don't know anyone. I can't make friends. It's so hard. But Yeah. And then you meet people and you're like, this doesn't feel right. I don't think we're meant to be buddies. And that's okay because they might feel that way too. So you can just go try different things and meet different people.
Totally.
And it's totally normal.
Did you feel like when you moved here, so this is interesting because when I moved here, I kind of felt like I had this opportunity to create a new group of friends for where I'm at in life right now.
So true.
That really helped me just to be like, wait, I don't have to like let go of the other people, like a friend reset. So let's see, she says she's moved to a small town. So, and she surrounded herself with unlike people to keep herself company. Now, here's the deal with friends is I don't think that we have to have all of our friends be in the same mindset as us.
No way.
What
Impossible.
if you Yeah, totally. What if you like to like go drink champagne on Wednesdays? Do you want all your champagne friends on Monday? No. Like you got to make your Monday friends.
Right.
And your Friday friends.
Exactly.
And your Thursday friends, which means like maybe on Thursday you play guitar. So you need your guitar crew.
You need all your
for real.
So true.
So we're again,
diversity.
Man, I'm hearing we have a lot of expectations.
So many expectations.
And West Coast Bay girl, I'm not saying that you're like, oh, this girl has expectations. We all do.
We all do.
So I think that finding one person or two people to start with who maybe are your fitness friends or maybe are your business friends who have their own like research. If you're starting a business there and it's a small town or you have a business, there are a few other, at least, entrepreneurs.
Yep.
You need to seek that specifically out, but know that your entrepreneur friends may not be your Wednesday wine friends.
They're probably not going to be.
Yeah. So they don't
have
have to tick the box.
Yeah.
So tell me about your friend group real quick. Like, do you have all your different?
So many different
Like
groups.
one woman like weaves silk and has a worm farm.
Yes. There's the
cool.
worm farmer. But it's true. I have different friends from different phases of my life too. And you think about some of your friends are focused on their families right now and are so wise in all these different ways. And then some friends are single and really career driven and they can teach you so much. There's just a variety of, and it's great when you bring those people together too.
It is great.
That's cool.
So tell me though, because that just gave me or some people anxiety. Like, oh my God, what if they don't like each other and these people are so important in my life?
Well,
have you ever had that? They're like, I'm super jealous because I want to be a worm farmer.
Well, that's not very nice. Well, worm farmer. Listen, I think, women, we can get catty sometimes. And I don't really know how to handle that a lot of times. I
love the honesty because for me, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah. I just try not to focus on it and I change the subject because we don't have time for that.
And you know what? That's actually a really great plan because you just literally, you either say, I don't have time for it, or you give off the vibe like, I'm so sorry. And you know what's so crazy is you don't have time for it. And it's why it's not really in your life at all. And I know that about your life. Like you just don't.
Same for you.
You're like, I'm not going to stick around for the drama.
No.
Like I don't. Save the drama for your llama tattoo.
Save the drama for your llama tattoo because life's great.
Yeah. And you got to go find someone who will put that tattoo on now, not in 6 weeks.
Not in 6 weeks, Donnie.
Look, Donnie, I've got a girl. I do. If you need a girl, do you want to get that tattoo? She's probably free.
I'll probably get it tomorrow.
I mean, she's done like 10 tattoos now, so you're fine.
Oh, that sounds perfectly reasonable.
I feel like 10 is where you become an expert. I'm just kidding. My girl was absolutely freaking amazing. I loved her. And you know the weird thing?
What?
And it was awesome. When I was in there getting my phoenix tattoo.
Yeah.
Which is a bird with no meaning. I'm just kidding. It had some meaning. I really researched it. I went to Egypt. I did not want to walk up in that. Actually, I walked up in that tattoo place and I was like, they are judging me so hard. I don't know why I feel that way because I'm like not in the tattoo world.
Me neither. It's just a different place and you don't know what everyone's thinking.
I think we should go. Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like I need to have more ink done.
Yeah, get more ink done. But it's great to just go experience different little worlds.
Isn't it? Because
so
they are
awesome.
such, like there's so many subcultures and then you're like, wait, this is a world.
Yeah.
Like there's probably an expo for this that goes on once a year.
Right. And then you realize you start talking to everyone. You're like, oh, we're all the same.
We are all the same. Speaking of that, she was reading the same book as me at the time.
What?
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, wait a minute.
What was the book?
It was a Gabby Bernstein book.
Oh.
Yeah. A guide on finding the meaning behind spiritual tattoos and sounding smart when you share the meaning. That book needs to be written, by the way. So if you feel a call, let me know. We'll turn it into an ebook and charge $2.99 for it. It can be your tripwire and lead into a bigger product. What product would you sell after a tattoo ebook? If you could only sell a home product?
Windex.
Oh boy. Because you want to see it in the mirror in a clean mirror.
You want it to really shine.
Oh, I love that. That's really beautiful.
Really,
you heard it here, guys. She's going to make a lot of money
on a product that already exists.
And she might get a lawsuit in the interim. But hey, you know what? You can have off-brand everything.
Yeah.
Do you want to share any divine wisdom before we part? It's about that time.
I would just like to share that it's okay if you're feeling funky, and I've been feeling funky too, but spring is right here. It's spring now.
Can I share you a Chris Harderism for that?
What?
If you've been feeling funky, like literally whenever I say that, or I'm tired, or I don't feel good, or I feel anxious or depressed, he goes, enjoy it. Because literally, if you just let it be and enjoy it, like that's the contrast for the good.
So true.
So you're just waiting. You're literally just sitting and marinating, waiting for the good. That's all. So just wait patiently.
I hope I'm marinating in some chocolate.
You are. It's some dark muck, which can often be like, did Willy Wonka's river look like just a river of poop? It sure did. But guess what? It was chocolate. So
fooled you.
When you see that dog poo on the street, just know that it might be a chocolatey treat.
That was really good. You should be a jingle writer.
Oh, my sister wanted to be growing up. Mm-hmm.
There's still time.
Lee press on nails. They press on in seconds. No glue, no stick. Do you want to start a jingle?
I do.
Jingle agency?
Jangle? Yes, I do.
Let's do that.
Okay.
There's no caps on my life. Don't put one on me. You can't. I am not a Tupperware lid. All right. So this is Evans Craddock and Lori Harder signing off.
Bye, San Diego.
Bye-bye, San Diego. Thank you so much for listening. And if you would love to, and you leave a review, we're going to send you something super jazzy.
Yeah, like a pen with no caps.
No caps. And no ink.
No ink.
Just kidding. It'll be a shirt or a mug. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. As always, we're so grateful and so shocked that you stay tuned to this podcast. And this was another episode of Questionably Awesome. Over and out.
Over and out. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me on the Earn Your Happy podcast. I am so glad that you stopped by. If you could take 1 second to share this episode with someone you think would love it, that would be absolutely amazing, and we would be forever grateful. Also, please leave us a review if you feel so moved by going to iTunes and leaving us an honest thought, an honest comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you want to hear more of. It would really help us out on our journey to helping thousands and thousands of people. Until then, don't forget to earn your happy. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks for listening to the podcast. And I want to make sure that you have my phone number, and I'm not kidding. Did you know that I have a community text number? For real. My phone number is 310-496-8363. This goes directly to my phone. All you have to do is text the word daily to 310-496-8363. And I literally text you every single day, Monday through Friday. I actually just got done 30 seconds ago texting a bunch of people back, and I talk to you all of the time. You guys, people always ask me how I got my community text number and how it works. Well, all you have to do is you can just go to community.com and get your own. Community makes it easy to get a phone number that you can use to build your audience using text. People just text you at your number and they're added to your group.
Then you can text them out audios, video links, anything you want. You guys, I text out happy birthday videos. I love to send podcast links, thoughts about life, book recommendations, different events that I'm doing in the local area. Texting gets me out of the noise of social media and directly into your hand. And now you can start texting your people too. Just go to community.com to get your phone number. They give you a 10-digit real phone number, not those weird short codes that look like spam, but it's more than a phone number. Your new number comes with an inbox for SMS and texting. This means you can actually manage your text list from your computer and an app on your phone. You can schedule texts to send at certain times and to certain groups. You can even set up auto replies or let your assistant or customer service team answer your text messages via Community's awesome dashboard. Just go to community.com and ask for a free demo. They'll show you how it works and get you your number. It's time to start texting your audience versus just posting on social media. Everyone uses Community for that. So go check them out at community.com. I can tell you it's not just great for communicating with my audience, but Chris and I use Community and our texts to also sell out our launches. I'm telling you, you get such an incredible response because you really are creating a true, deep sense of community. And it's so intimate. It's freaking amazing. Go check it out at community.com. Hey, I know if you're listening to this podcast that you have big dreams and big goals. And one of the things that can really stop you is struggling with your marketing. Trust me, I have been there. Are you using 10 different systems just to build your online business? Then I want you to try Kajabi. Kajabi helps you build your web pages, set up funnels, and sell your courses, content, coaching, or communities. You've been hearing me talk a lot about funnels on this podcast and the importance of your email list. You can get a free trial at kajabi.com. That's Kajabi.com. I've talked about Kajabi before, but here's something that's super cool and new. They just rolled out an AI assistant for creating your online course curriculum. And this means you just type in a topic that you want to create on a course or webinar and bam, it just generates a sample outline for you. It takes a ton of the hard work away. Of course, you're going to customize it to be your own, but this really helps you get over the struggle of how in the world to start, which is where most people stop. If you're like me, starting is always the hardest part, and that's what makes Kajabi so popular. They've made it easier for creators to build web pages, build courses, build coaching programs, build membership sites, build checkout pages, and build email funnels. So if you're struggling with any of those, you got to go check it out. Go to kajabi.com. Kajabi was really the first all-in-one system and is trusted by over 100,000 creators. I think that's good enough for me. Also has influencers and marketers who use this. And now their smart AI platform makes it easy to take what you know and turn it into an online course and business. Go start building with a free trial at kajabi.com. That's Kajabi.com.
Want to know a huge secret to my success? Okay, not only my success, but just about every single person that I have interviewed on this podcast who is successful has this in common. You guys, they love to journal. They capture their life lessons and what they're grateful for. But a lot of people don't keep this up consistently. And most people do know that the research shows that journaling deepens your gratitude and increases self-awareness. But did you also know that journaling decreases stress and helps you achieve your goals faster? In fact, journaling is a huge differentiator between average performers at work and high-performing people. It leads to longer-term clarity, confidence, and success. So why don't more people journal? Why didn't I journal consistently? Honestly, they don't like staring at a blank page. It's hard to carry a book around with you or a notepad, and they just don't even know what to write about, or they just forget. That's why I know that you're going to love Growth Day. It's the world's #1 system for self-improvement, and it's like all-in-one personal development in an app. and it has an awesome digital journal and people love it. Growth Day's digital journal has hundreds of research-backed writing prompts for self-reflection, positive mindset, confidence building, and success. I use them all the time and it makes me think in ways that I typically don't, and it makes me ask myself better questions, which we all know gets better results in our life. It even has prompts that help you develop a daily, weekly, or monthly habit of reflecting on your life and identifying areas to grow. So it's a perfect time of year to start journaling, you guys. When you sign up at Growth Day, you also get systems for habit tracking, goal setting, and scoring, and improving every area of your life. Best of all, I get to teach there too, you guys. I'm so excited. I hope that I get to see you. I teach live in Growth Day every single month with a new topic just for you. So join me there. Start your free trial at growthday.com/Lori.